I'm Matthew Broder with RNN News. The Priory administration has plans to begin admitting girls starting as early as next year, according to recently leaked administrative documents. Priory has only admitted boys since it was founded in 1956, and right now it's unclear exactly why this decision has been made. My partner Grayson Antes and I interviewed members of the student body to get a feel for how the community will respond. There's been some leaked documents from the administration that say that in order to address these concerns, Priory is beginning to admit girls in 2026. What are your thoughts on this?
That would kind of ruin the point of the school, because I prefer the school to be boys only, as boys only has a different environment and boys learn different than girls.
I believe that it would be a good addition to improve enrollment and improve subordinates.
Sounds good.
I think that is a terrible decision because
Are you sexist or something, or what's the deal?
yeah, probably.
Where did these documents come from? What source?
They're leaks, man. Don't worry about it. What do you think about them, though?
Honestly, I think it would be both a good and bad thing. The first year, it would change the dynamic entirely. So,
I mean, as a fellow member of the student body, I would not mind that.
Oh, man. I mean, it sounds good, man. I mean, even though it's Catholic school, so I don't know how that's going to play out, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty, that's exciting, man. Exciting news, so.
Well, I think, bringing women into a place like Priory is something we shouldn't do.
For it.
Can you elaborate?
I think that Priory men do not have the skills needed for the real world, and including females in that will really increase it.
Wow, I haven't heard of those documents. My daughter would be very excited. She is still off after 8 years that she can't come here because she really wants to do the stained glass stuff, and her school doesn't have that, so it could be exciting. I think the boys here at the school would have to remember how to act around girls. I've seen very little evidence of that, but it could be interesting.
Well, the first thing I'd like to say is that I'm pretty sure Buston's behind it.
Why do you think that?
Well, he's got daughters, so it stands to reason that he would want to make sure that his daughters get a Priory education as opposed to a villa education. So he wants to bring them over.
What do you think Busson descendants being at Priory would do to our school?
Well, the most likely scenario is that it'll result in a significant degradation of the academic integrity of the institution.
Clearly false, but would love the idea of you as a faculty member getting some of my daughters into a free tuition.
Yeah. So as a girl dad, this sounds good to you?
Don't hate the idea.
Do you think an addition of girls to Priory would help you do your algebra homework?
Hopefully they do it for me.
I don't know where these women are going to go to the restroom. We are hardly equipped to have this, and the school should be very concerned about a cooties infestation breaking out amongst the student body.
Wow, Grayson, that's very profound. Do you think Priory should consider reinstating the mask mandate in order to curb this cootie spread?
Do I look like a sheep to you? Absolutely not. What do you think about our plumbing afterward? Do we have enough girls' bathrooms to accommodate?
No, we don't.
What are we going to do about that?
We're going to build some.
Drew Steinhubel, what do you think the ratio of girls to guys should be?
Well, better ratio is always good. So, lots of girls to a few guys.
That's what I was thinking.
1 to 1.
That's kind of a lame answer. What do you think about 70 to 30?
Which one's 70? Which one's 30?
The girls are 70.
That's good.
All right, that's what I thought. And then one final question for you, Mr. Getz. As a chemistry teacher, do you think that the addition of girls to the school will add chemistry?
I honestly have no idea how to answer that.